Welcome back ever to another Call of Duty Vanguard Road to Gold gun guide. In this video we're going to go over the Klauser handgun. In my opinion, this is best done in hardcore ship housed or shipment or mayhem, any of the smaller maps. They just work the best for any weapon, I believe, and especially in hardcore it's going to be a one-shot kill, so that's why I choose playing hardcore with this. We'll just jump straight into it. The class setup, you can primary whatever you want. Secondary, obviously, the Klauser. For the perks, I run the same 3 perks as always. I run Dauntless, Piercing Vision, and Lightweight. Lethal, I like the Sticky Bomb the best, and Tactical Stim Shot. Even in hardcore, it's still viable as a lot of the weapons are still 2-shot kills. So having a stim is going to help you just regen your health and stay on streaks for a little bit longer. As far as the Klauser, for the attachments, for the muzzle, I want the Strife Compensator. This is one of my favorite attachments on all weapons. It just helps with recoil control, and it has no downfalls to it. For the barrel, I put the Fitzherbert 200mm BL barrel. This is just going to be highly accurate, controllable. I just like to be able to be on target a little bit more better than usual, especially going against full auto weapons. Most of the players, that's what they're using, or shotguns. So being able to stay on target is a big must. At the cost of sprint to fire speed, but it is a handgun, so you're pretty quick on firing this thing anyways. But we're going to put some other attachments that will help that anyways too, so it's not going to matter too much of a difference. But for the optic, I went with the Night Arm Model 47. This is one of my favorite optics to use, especially if going for headshots. You just put that round ring right there on their shoulders and shoot, and it's going to be a headshot every single time. And which is, like I said, it's going to be a one-shot kill in hardcore anyways, but headshots are definitely, going to be a one-shot kill. You'll never get a hit marker on that for anything random. It's just always going to be a one-shot kill. For the trigger action, I went with the hair trigger. Rapid action is pretty good to, just be able to boost your rate of fire, but I don't like the way this thing kicks, so it's hard to see for me. So I went with the hair trigger. It's still going to have a high fire rate, but it also, help with sprint to fire speed, which, like I said, will negate the barrel attachment. So for the magazine, I went with the 9mm 12-round mags. Anytime I can get more ammunition is good, and this is going to allow you to be able to go on longer streaks and not have to reload as often. So anytime you can have more ammo, in my opinion, is a must. So ammo type, I put the FMJ rounds. Again, one of my favorite attachments to use. It goes really well with the Piercing Vision. If you see someone, especially in shipment, sitting behind containers, you can shoot through the walls and get cheeky little kills without them even knowing that you're even shooting at them. So pretty simple. For the rear grip, I went with the fabric grip. This is going to boost your aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, and your hip fire recoil recovery. Hip fire, not going to make much of a difference. You can hip fire this weapon, especially in the smaller maps, and it'll be effective, but for the most part, that's just an added bonus at the cost of accuracy, which playing on the small maps, accuracy is going to mean nothing to you. So for proficiency, I went with the sleight of hand, just because if I'm going on longer streaks, you are going to be reloading. Even having the 12 rounds, you're going to run out of ammunition. Unless you're John Wick or something, you will run out of ammo rather quick. So having sleight of hand to be able to reload is a must. And then finally, for the kit, I put on Surplus. Surplus, just once you unlock this, I think it's best to have on all weapons, just because it helps with weapon XP and will help you grind out these levels a little bit easier. As far as the camouflages, for pack tactics, just get 200 eliminations. Nothing to go over here. This is going to come natural, going for every other challenge and ranking the gun up, so pretty self-explanatory. For surgical, just get 50 headshots. Like I said, that Night Arm Model 47 to me works the best. You just put that round ring on their shoulders and it's going to be a headshot. If you find someone camping, always just make sure you aim for the head. It's a cheeky little quick headshot kill. This one should come natural over time, but if not, just maybe aim just a little bit higher than normal and walk around strafing corners, and you should be able to headshot people with no issues. Predatory Ambition, 50 multi-kills. Small maps, perfect for this, especially in hardcore. You have a decent amount of time in between kills to get a multi-kill, so this one should also just come natural playing, especially the small maps. Shipment's going to be your best friend for almost all these challenges. I love shipment for almost every challenge in the game. There's a select few that don't work too well on shipment, but almost everything works rather well on shipment. For reptilian, it's just get 5 kills without dying 30 times, so you just need bloodthirsties. This one you could kind of cheese, get a primary weapon that you prefer, or one that's just overpowered. MG42 with a big mag, or the Whitley, same thing. Get 4 kills with it, and then swap straight immediately to your Klauser and get the 5th kill. As long as you get the 5th kill with the Klauser, it'll count as a bloodthirsty. You get your first 4 kills with whatever you want. Could be tactical equipment, lethal equipment, any primary you want. It doesn't matter. As long as you get the 5th kill with the Klauser, it will count as a bloodthirsty. For Deadeye, 50 long range kills. If you are having trouble in shipment, go to DOS house and just shoot down the hallways at each other. But even in shipment, you can get long range kills. Sit on one side of the map, wait for players to spawn on the other side, and just pick them off, and it'll count as a long range. It's still long enough that it will count for a long range kill. So this one shouldn't be too terribly to do, but kind of boring when you have to kind of sit there and wait for players to either come around a corner or spawn across from you. But 50 kills isn't bad. I believe it used to be 100 back when I did it. I completed these a long time ago. It's just taken me a little while to get in and make some videos, just because I have a hard time playing Vanguard. For Berserker, 50 close range kills. Shipment, once again, is going to be your best friend. Almost every kill owner is going to be a close range kill. Again, they're pretty lenient on the amount of space in between each other that you have to have in order for it to be a close range kill. But shipment, one good match, you should be able to knock this out in one solid match, maybe 2 at most. So rather quick camo to do. For a Wildcat, 50 kills after recently swapping to your primary secondary weapon. So what I do, as soon as I spawn in, I swap to my Klauser, get a kill, hopefully immediately with it. And then once I get a kill, swap right back to my primary weapon, get a kill with that, and just rinse and repeat. Every time I get a kill, swap right back to my next weapon, get a kill, swap right back. Or if I'm running around and I see someone camping, I'll just, get up behind them, swap, and then immediately kill them. And, this one should also just come kind of natural, just playing. Not a very hard challenge to complete by any means. For a survivalist, just get 50 aim down sight kills with the Fitzherbert 200mm barrel, the 45 ACP 8-round mags, and the steady trigger. So just put those 3 attachments on. Then you can put whatever other attachments you want, if you want any more. Just make sure you have those 3 attachments on, and then get 50 aim down sight kills. Pretty simple. Just don't hit fire, and that's all you need to do, and you'll unlock this. Again, this challenge can be completed in 1 match of shipment if you're good enough, and also if it's a longer, like domination or something. Team deathmatch goes really fast, but domination on blitz, you should have no problem with getting 50 kills. Just like I said, make sure you're aiming down sight and don't hit fire, and that's all you got to do. For mind games, it's just get 50 headshots with the Fitzherbert 200mm barrel, the 9mm 12-round mags, and the heavy trigger. Put those 3 attachments on. And then, like I said before, for the other headshot challenges, just, kind of maybe take it slow, aim a little bit higher. It should come natural. It's not very hard to get headshots in this game, especially in hardcore. Or, like I said, all you got to do is aim a little bit higher. Some of the people that maybe, they like to crouch and run around, that one might be a little bit tougher, but if you hit fire, that's going to be a headshot. But if you catch anybody camping, just go up behind them, shoot them in the head. Like I said, every time you just kind of click your stick up just a little bit more and, walk around like that, and you shouldn't have a problem. I believe before I've got like 20 headshots in matches when I was going for headshot challenges. So this one shouldn't be too terrible. And then finally for Death Artist, just get 50 aim down sight kills with the Werven 170mm 2.9 L barrel, the 45 ACP 12-round mags, and the lightweight trigger. And once again, put those 3 attachments on. Whatever other 3 attachments you want on there, it doesn't matter. You don't have to use any attachments. Just make sure those 3 are on, and then rinse and repeat, like I said before, with the 50 aim down sight kills. Once again, shipment. You could do it in shoot house too, or DOS house. But just whatever map you're playing, make sure you're aiming down sight. Don't hit fire. You don't really want to hit fire a pistol anyways. So you know, it's pretty simple to do. I highly recommend once you can get these last 3 challenges unlocked, start going at them, and you know, and just kind of combine them with some of the other challenges you got to do. That way, you're just knocking out double challenges at once. But that's pretty much it for it. Once you complete all the camos, you get the gold. This is what diamond looks like on it, and then this was what atomic looks like on it. I think the camos this year are pretty decent. They're not the best, but they're not terrible either, like some of the ones we've had in the past. I do like that they actually cover the whole weapon, unlike Cold War did. But that's it for the Klauser. If you guys found it at all useful or informative, please feel free to drop it a like. And if you guys want to see more like this in the future, as I will continue going over every weapon in the game, and once Modern Warfare 2 comes out, I will continue on that. Just drop me a subscribe, man. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.